Hey everybody, VR Gamer Dude here once again. Gonna do some cool stuff in the Oculus Rift DK2. Was thinking about it, and I'm thinking I want to give Janus VR a revisit. Had some technical difficulties when I went in there the last time, and kind of straighten some things out that might have been on my end and want to go back in there and give it another shot because I tell you, this is one of the coolest apps that I have done yet in the DK2 that would be non-gaming related. Anyway, let's jump right in there, shall we? All right, let's click over here so I give it focus. And all right, I'm in there. Now, where is my controller? Oh, there it is. Nice to have the Xbox 360 support in this one. Makes movement really nice. One thing I love is the flight mode. Let's just go ahead and activate that now so I can just fly all over the place. Yay! I can fly! Alright, and you see the little avatar there. We can also teleport to different locations. Like I just click there. I'm just using my right trigger and it brings up a mouse cursor and I can move the little green guy here wherever I want. Now, let's say I wanted to go over here to the special event billboard. Bam! And I'm in there. It looks like they still got the game up and running. Pretty cool old school kind of very nostalgic running through there the other night on the previous video that I did. So anyway, let's go back into flight mode. I like moving like that better. Um, so kind of a basic overview. People have asked me what is Janus VR, and I simply told them it's the internet visualized. So you can see you've got all your different sites here that are made by different users. They're all hosted on VR sites. I signed up there today, started looking at the tutorials a little bit. Unfortunately, I know jack squat about coding anything. I am a tech specialist, but more of a hardware guy. One of my favorite places in Janus, the VR bar. You got Scene VR. Let's see, USA G2, dot matrix wikiverse. Haven't checked that out. Some cool wall art. So anyway, yeah. So just the internet in a visual form, user created web content using Firebox. Um, Rooms, Roxy Theater. Awesome, because I've actually been there in real life. I used to live out in LA back in the late 80s. Kind of giving my age away there a little bit, but that's all right. Looks like they got a fight going on. Bossier City. That's where my wife is from. That's kind of interesting. I'll have to tell her about that. Yeah, live in 360. When is this going on? March 27th. So yeah, it looks like I missed the boat on that one. Um, yeah, what do we got here? Burlesque Bunch. Yeah, all right, that's awesome. So looks like VR Live TV. And we will go in some of these rooms here in a minute. I'm just kind of scoping it all out. They've made some modifications. Loving the new lobby. Um, Let's see, Eternal Realms. Yeah, I did that the other night. That's the Janus VR. Looks like it's their link to Reddit, one of my everyday hangouts. Janus VR Earth Explorer. This is another one I want to revisit. And here in a minute, we'll go in there and I want to really learn how to use that because I really thought when I went in there it was a really cool idea. It's kind of the whole, it seemed like the Google Maps thing and photospheres and, being able to see it from above. So we will go back in there and check it out. Over here, got a great tutorial for new users to run through. That helped me a lot. The workspaces, definitely go in there and check that out as well. And then the sandbox where we can go in and just play around with some stuff, um, and kind of see how all of this is made in a way. Also really like the new tutorial wall. Love the styling of it. It is really cool in the Rift. It has this nice neon 3D effect. Always been a sucker for anything neon. So, and just kind of chill to sit here and look at all the different things that you can do as far as controls. One thing I haven't touched on, I did in the previous video, but I want to go back to now that I know how to use the navigation, is we have our leap motion support. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is my hands in virtual reality. Um, kind of still some sunlight coming through the window, and Leap doesn't like sunlight. So, oh, hey, whoa. Oh, okay, flight mode. Whoa, didn't know I could do that. Ah. So essentially the idea is just get my hand here in the circle, and if the leap will stop wigging out, and then just kind of point where I want to go. Put both hands out there. Ah, okay, hold on. Down. In no way the fault of the program. I think my leap is a little sensitive, even though I have calibrated it. There we go. To bright light conditions, and normally I'm doing these videos in the wee hours of the morning, but I had a little time after work, so I wanted to jump in here while I was still fresh. So anyway, all right, and it does work a little bit better if I'm not in flight mode here. There we go. Now we're not flying around. Hey, it's Aussie. Hold on. I'm gonna have to jump over into Mumble. Hold on. Ah, there we go.
Connected.
Back when Janice was a lot smaller, yeah, he used to have the TV wasn't Russian music video clips.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks.
That's good. Hey, we're having this Janice VR Expo on the 17th of May, and I was hoping to get you involved in it.
Yeah, I would actually definitely like to do that. I
I
sent you a
had this
message.
idea.
Yeah, I would definitely like to be involved in that. Did you get the message I sent you?
Ooh. Through Reddit? No,
Uh,
through.
no, I just responded to your message through, I think it was through Google Plus or through YouTube.
Yeah, I look.
But anyway,
Chill. Ardent. I am there, Aussie. Don't see you.
yeah, my niece graduates from high school on that day, so I just needed to work out the timing. Funny thing is, I'm actually in here recording right now for another YouTube video, so this is really cool.
Cool. Yeah, it's between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. on the 17th of May. That's Pacific Standard Time.
That would be 6 here, 2, 3, 4 here, so it would be 4 to 6 here. Man, that sucks because the graduation is at 4 p.m.
Ah, yeah, that's no good. Well, then, what we'll do is we'll organise to have you take a look through the day before, if you like.
No, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
We'll give we'll give you a private tour of the expo centre that you put up on YouTube. Maybe even, I don't know, 2 or 3, maybe 4 days beforehand. We've nearly got it finished, actually. Once we've got all the signage put up and all the links and things, we'll show you through.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Whenever you're ready, man, I'm game.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
No worries.
yeah. So definitely having a better experience on the video this time. So, yeah, I've just recently started doing it. Been up and running for about a month now. Definitely really amateur. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm in it.
And he's a nice bloke.
Yeah, I actually, I think I mentioned it either on a post, but I actually hung out with you guys about 2 or 3 months ago. It was a concert thing in the VR bar. It was one of the first times you were doing the 360 videos,
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah, it was definitely one of the best times I've had in a social VR environment.
Ah, should have come to the one from the movie set the other day. That was great. We streamed live for 4 hours from a Hollywood movie set. It's
Yeah,
really interesting.
I actually caught that video today while I was on my lunch break.
Next time we do that, you'll have to turn up. It was absolutely fascinating. And everyone in Hollywood loves a camera, so there's no shortage of people waving and performing.
Yeah, no, yeah, that it looked really, really interesting. That's one thing I'm actually going to have to test because I've actually been having an issue where every time I go into the video sphere in the VR bar, that's when I get the crash that happened on that first video that I was doing.
Right. No, we've been having other people report the same issue.
Uh,
Firefox
That
is using 39.3 for the same reason.
isn't that was this before or after you removed that script that I was mentioning when when you had the event the other day?
Oh, yeah. I don't know, we haven't tried it since I removed that script.
yeah,
Um,
definitely have to give it a try.
I used to have a pop-up script so you could tweet from inside the spheres, but I don't like it anymore because we've changed the JavaScript a bit. So I'll make sure I remove it so it stops crashing people.
Huh, right on. Yeah, I was actually going to head in there here in a bit and test.
Uh,
Yeah,
it'll
it
crash.
might work now. I'm on Linux and it was crashing like crazy for me. So after you removed it, it works fine at least for me.
I haven't
But
changed all of them over. Those other ones
What
were
yeah,
all separate rooms.
what what is crashing?
Oh, that pop-up script, the one I had from 6 months ago, ever since the JavaScript changed. And the web surface thing doesn't work anymore. So they just don't work. I've got to clean it up.
Right. I also noticed it seems to happen every time I raise my hands and I see the leap,
okay. Hmm.
which
Some kind of interaction problem between the leap and the surface, maybe.
there we go. I had to click back and give the program
Go.
focus.
No, don't worry about that one. This was the one I put up for the.
Ah, so now it's just running something else.
No, it's just finished. I haven't changed it over.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there it comes.
I don't know what it is, but I usually always have stuttering problems with your streams, Ozzy. It might be my location, though.
Yeah, that's why I check with everyone in America as well, and it seems to run smooth even on medium to low bandwidth. It's only 2.5 megabit a second transmission.
2.5 megabit, that's nothing.
No, that's right. Hmm.
All
Must,
right.
I think that's new. Leaking out of rooms.
Might be something like.
Yeah, that's interesting. There's no video, obviously, but it normally would have crashed by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually running better than it has
Oh,
any other time I've been in here.
huh, good.
Actually, I'll link you to another room. That I have a link to it.
Woo.
I keep moving them around these rooms lately. Gotta look for this room. I turned it off and moved it around. No one knows. No way to get to it. I have to find the link.
Where are you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, where'd you go?
Are you? Oh, there you are. Aussie. I'm on our IRC. Aussie, where'd you go? Crashed.
I don't know. Just
Oh, you
trying
haven't
to
come
find the
back?
link. 1 minute.
Ah, okay. There are a couple of rooms that are really good for demoing what Janice can do. I mean, one of them was that, what was it called, subspace demo that somebody showed me. That's actually pretty old, I think, but it's visually really beautiful. I don't remember who made that, though.
Yeah.
And a few others, too. Did you see that one?
No, I haven't seen that one. It's been a while since I've been in Janice. The last time I was in here was a couple of months back.
Hold on, I will go get it.
Well, technically, the last time I was in here was just a couple of days ago when I posted that video.
No stress.
Try this. Try this one that says 5 stars. See if this crashes you. If it doesn't, this is the latest Avengers 360.
Oh, right on. Okay.
This is off YouTube. So anything they put up on YouTube, streaming as a sphere, this shouldn't crash you.
Oh, is this the Avengers? Yeah, okay. I've been waiting for this on my damn Gear VR.
Yeah, I got this off YouTube.
Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna try putting the hands up and seeing the leap interaction. Yep, that did it.
Crashed it, did it? It did too. But
Yeah.
we're halfway to fixing it.
Let me give it a shot, too. Is the
I like the
same
CU
room?
source. I know there's something up with the multiplayer at the moment.
Yeah, it's definitely when I raised my hands with the leap.
I'll tell James has got a leap too, and well, actually heaps of them have got leaps. I'll get a few of them to go do the exact same test. Because that's if it's repeatable, then cool, we found a bug.
Yeah, well, I'll actually be posting this video as soon as I jump out. So, I mean, you can jump on and see exactly how it happened.
Oh, are you streaming or?
No, I'm just recording. I'm gonna just do a straight recording to the YouTube.
Cool.
Okay. You want to see that room I was talking about?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back in though. I'm like literally
Okay.
looking at a frozen screen with my hand in a circle.
Arr.
Oh,
So give me a few. Hold on.
Unless... Do you have the JavaScript debugger turned on?
I'd have to check when I get back in. Hold on.
raising
Well,
your hands wouldn't. Raising your hands wouldn't trigger the JavaScript debugger, would it?
unless yeah, that's what I was wondering about. If the debugger is on, and I was having a problem where Janice completely froze for me when if the
Yeah.
JavaScript debugger popped up. So
Yeah, no,
I
that's
was just
going to be fixed in the next version.
yeah,
Yeah,
it is now for some.
Or is it fixed
or-
in this version? One or the other.
yeah.
I don't know.
It's not a freeze. It actually is Janice exe has stopped working. Problem caused. Blah blah blah.
No. That's a crash. Just wonder what triggers that.
Crashalicious.
All right. Starting back up now.
As long as nobody has been messing around with the amount of connections today. One? Oh, just went past midnight. Okay.
All right, I'm back in the lobby.
Okay. Should I put it up?
backslash and see if where it says BabylonVRsites.com, is it green or red? It should all be green.
All right, hold on.
Not backspace, backslash.
Yeah, babylon.vrsites.com 5566 is all green.
Yep. You're connected. Well, I can see you. We can all see each other, so we're connected to the multiplayer.
Right on.
Ooh, he's got a new shader. Firefox has got to come see this new shader.
Oh, yeah, this is awesome.
I tried going through, let's see, which side was it? I think it was this way.
All right, I'm
this way.
following you, man.
Yeah. Looks really awesome from this end as well.
Can you guys type the link to where you are? Channel Ardent.
Oh, yeah, this is, yeah, straight up. Anything that has that game grid Tron effect gets me every time.
Yeah, I know, same here.
Okay, so this is very cool.
Don't remember where it was, but if you go, let's see, if you go through one of the other portals to get back in, you end up in a room with a lot of bubbles on the floor, or portals on the floor. Just trying to find the right one.
Right on.
Ah, there we go. The hell? If you take the first on the, let's see, first one on the left, no, right. I think there are 3 entrances. So the one you came out of, if you go out, you should find 2 more entrances. Try popping through one of them.
Okay, hold on. I'm back in the main room.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Oh, they're all linking to sites that don't work anymore.
So, which sites have you been to?
Yeah, I'm like going into black.
Okay, let's see if I can get back to you. Oh, dizzy. Let's see, here I am. Over here.
Hey, there you are. All right, there we go.
And
Oh, okay. Wow. Cool.
And if you turn in the escape menu, if you turn on the spherical, let's see, sphere portals, they look even more weird because then the portals pop out. But none of the portals work right now, though.
Yeah, I still like the style though. This is nice.
Oh yeah.
Very cool indeed.
Have you seen Disket's rooms?
No, like I said, I
They're done
definitely,
now.
yeah, I've, like I said, I haven't been in here in a while, and then I was in here the other night, but I was having major technical issues.
Right.
Lead you guys to it. It's out in the homeroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Disket's got a lot of good stuff too, so I'd highly recommend seeing some of that. For the 8-bit lovers, they'd love that.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Lead the way. Like I said, you weren't
Struck
here.
This thing.
Yeah, I told everybody else, I don't think you were here. I'm actually recording this to post up here in a little while.
Channel Ardent. All
Okay.
right. I am lost lol. Not following you.
Follow me if you want to live.
Oh, Artie, we'll be out in the homeroom. Just one sec.
Yeah, we're on our way. Anyway, that's...
Alright. Arden, you want to come in or what? If you're lost in Janice, press escape and then press restart. And you should just like teleport back.
A reset, isn't it?
One of those.
Reset Janus VR, yeah. Can you pop in here? Okay.
Hey, there's Ozzy.
Ozman.
Back. I was just showing somebody something.
Arden, if you show up in
Lost
the
it.
home room, just tell us and I'll come out here and give you a portal to it.
Show him the lodge first.
Alright.
And then the cool old social club room.
Nice.
So this is just kind of like a hangout area. Like it has like a TV and stuff. And the plan is like to put some stuff back here, but I haven't filled it up yet. My friend, he's a musician, and this is his door, so he can like put music in here and stuff. It's like a big museum,
Oh, this is awesome, man.
and it's written in PHP, so it just like goes on forever. Like it's an automatically generating museum of music.
Fantastic.
But yeah, for the most part, this is just like a test in like multi-texturing DAEs. It's a different type of file format than what we were used to at the time.
Yeah, I love the background.
Yeah, and this actually made it into the new homeroom too. Like this is a Terrigen skybox, and we just decided it kind of felt good, so we threw it in.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
So the room next to this one, it's more stylized, and it's meant to kind of showcase like how benefit WebVR in terms of like bandwidth usage and stuff. Like it loads fast and it's low poly, so it works on a lot of computers.
Isn't
Okay.
this the acid room, if you want to call it that?
No. That's like a different one. It's the same model. But this is the dot matrix. It's kind of like an homage to retro gaming and stuff. And I've been like working on this since
Okay.
February of 2014.
No, I've been in here.
Oh, really? You've been in the dot matrix?
Yeah, absolutely, and love it. Love the style. Love the 8-bit music.
This is actually a shoutcast station. Somehow Janus can play streaming content natively. He didn't even like. It's part of the library he's using to like stream audio. So, but I just like threw in like the URL to a stream and it works. So the music in here is like always different. And this is like the DNAS. You can check like what's on and the source.
That's fantastic.
And right now I'm like looking to CVGM.
Yeah, now this is what we all wanted Virtual Boy to be.
Oh yeah.
Actually, have you seen the Virtual Boy room?
No, I haven't.
Come with me.
Hey, you lead the way, my friend. Okay, this is fan-freaking-tastic.
That well because
Haha.
this was kind of like a project that I finished halfway and never completely finished, and for some reason it works differently on different computers, so you can't talk. But the idea is you basically walk to this ball and then you click on it to send it over. This is more of a tech demo, like showcasing JavaScript. It's not like the world's most functional thing.
No, but this is fantastic. Oh my God. Yeah.
And if you come at it like from the side, you can kind of angle the shots.
Whoa, what happened? Um, oh, there I am.
I
Okay.
tried like a full on like all the rules of tennis and stuff, but I should have just like stuck with Pong or something.
Virtual Boy. This is pretty cool to be something that was on Virtual Boy many years ago. So,
well, I thought it was
if
like ironic, you know, like I might as well do it for the irony.
yeah, or try doing it with other Virtual Boy games if you can find some screenshots and try to roughly recreate that too. That would be really cool. A small homage to the Virtual Boy, and then try doing some what was it called? Game Boy. The original Game Boy. Some of the games from there. No, that would be copyright problems, I guess. But this is sweet.
Oh, absolutely. I am loving it.
It's cool because like just the whole decentralized nature of the project means, you know, I didn't have to go through James to work on this like dot matrix stuff. I could just upload shit to my site. His program comes and translates it. So I don't know. I think it's the future, but I'm hoping it catches on.
Yeah, you and me both, man. That's why I'm doing these videos.
I think a lot of people like they first come into Janus and they don't really know what it is, and they kind of like see it and they're like, oh, is this like a Unity demo? Is this some sort of like Second Life clone? But I don't know. I think it's different just in terms of architecture, and that's pretty significant.
Yeah, one of the reasons that I recorded the first video the other day was because I had a friend back in Houston that was asking me, "What is this Janus VR?" And I was like, "Man, it'd be better if I could show you than tell you."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and really, like, you also need some people around to show you around because, like,
this one.
I've had some people come in here and they try it on their own, but they end up getting lost or something. So we're in kind of like a constant state of polishing things off. Like, I think the new homeroom's a step towards that, but nothing.
This one is really cool with the Oculus Rift.
Oh, this is one of my older rooms actually. Like,
I love this
one.
one.
A lot better, but yeah, people put like Game Story. This is like a 3D translation of that, I guess.
Oh my God, this is freaking off the hook, Disket.
Yeah, I know. I was in here once with the DK1 over a year ago. Just bumped in here to take a look at it, and it was just, I was flabbergasted is the only word I could find for it. It's the size makes you just think, oh fuck, I'm small.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over here, this scene didn't used to be there, so I don't know, extra planking or something, but when it works right, it looks nice. I don't know, I'm just a perfectionist, so.
Well, it's
What about the clouds, me?
Yeah. I wasn't there before. That was like after James did some sort of specular update.
Meh.
well, it's working well for me.
Glad to hear that. My computer's a potato too, so the problems that I have, like other people might not have.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm holding off to upgrade now. So, yeah.
Oh, you've got also that humongous space room of yours as well. I remember I was in there for several hours just walking around, jumping from platform to platform. That was really fun. The only problem was the frame rate I was getting.
I guess like an immersion demo. It's not really meant to take you anywhere constructive, but I've been like little details in here, like past this grade. No, not this one, but this one over here that has like a bunch of spikes in it and stuff. And
yeah, I saw that up there.
I was gonna do something in here. I was gonna actually make the inside of it, but I never got around to it.
Work in progress.
For a year.
Still, I would continue this if you have the time for it. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, the visual, the style, the music, I mean, everything works.
Oh, there's music in here? I can't hear it.
You press,
hold on.
M might be on.
Oh, well, now it stopped.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, that's this room. Well, I guess there's more down there in the bottom
Oh no, it just started over, so it loops more than once.
Ah, okay, then it's just a problem on my end, I guess.
Woo,
Okay,
love those long drops.
Yeah, you get that little tingling in your stomach for them.
Yeah, I'm one of the lucky ones that gets no sickness whatsoever.
I did this right after Janice added in because there used to be a point where Janice had just flight physics, and then we all kind of
Oh yeah.
I mean, I wish she had some help. I wish she had like a team or something.
Ah, I'm stuck.
Did we lose you?
No, I got stuck in a block. I got stuck in a block.
Ah. Okay.
I guess you could say it's almost like an indie project.
No, I fell down.
Oh!
If you want, you can just press like backspace and take you back.
No, I want to go. I want to go the way. Walk the distance, or whatever the thing is called. Still.
Yeah, flying around this environment is very satisfying.
I fully agree with that.
Woo!
We should show him the other one, the space one that I was talking about. See how that turns out.
Bring it.
I'm kind of ashamed of that one, honestly. Like,
No.
there's so much I could have done better. I've never, from another perspective, so maybe there's something I'm missing.
I loved it because of the sheer size of the room.
Oh, also, so you know, like wikis, right? Like you can edit them and people can like contribute to them and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this is basically the Wikiverse. Hit to click it, yeah. And it's basically like you can build rooms with people in VR, and if someone like screws up your room, you can just roll it back because all the code's like contained on the actual page itself. And then categories are kind of like turned into these big hallways. So this only has one thing in it, and it's like this mist room. It's not that good. It's just like an example of a room.
Oh,
but
it's worth taking a look. It is.
Let's take a look.
like I looked on the SketchUp library and I'm just like mist and
Nope.
this. And
I've actually been in here too.
oh,
Okay.
really?
Okay.
Well, yeah, like you
Loved
press-
mist. Loved
you
mist.
Press escape, and then you press view room URL. I think that's what it is. Show room URL. It shows you the current page you're standing inside of.
Oh, right on.
And then if you click view source, it should show you the markup somewhere.
Right
And then
on.
if you were like, if you had an account or something, you logged in, you could actually make changes to this source, and then people around you would see these changes. If they refreshed.
Yeah, I started an account today on VR sites to see if I could figure out how to do this, but my coding is no.
And right now you can install in like external hosting for the wiki, because I haven't. I'm not like willing to put any effort yet until like it kind of gets more users to enable file hosting. But it's basically like a tech demo.
Right. Yeah, I'm just wanting to get a room together to do like the YouTube videos and things like that.
Yeah, well, VR Sites is like the best place to start off with that.
Yeah. I haven't tested their editing. I don't have a user there. I started out on I don't know if I'll call it bare metal or what do you want to call it, but I did everything myself anyway. So, but I suspect their editor that you can use is probably probably a lot simpler to use than doing everything manually yourself. So building your own room on VR sites is probably going to be a lot easier. And if you pop into Mumble, if you ask us on Reddit or on IRC for that matter's sake, through the client on the web on the VR site, usually there's somebody that'll answer you no matter what.
Yeah,
I mean,
fantastic.
almost all of us have experience building rooms, so there's HTML, JavaScript, Blender, and probably 3D Studio Max, etc., etc. It's you would probably get an answer no matter what.
Well, it's
Yeah,
definitely
SketchUp, yeah.
definitely something I want to look into.
Yeah, and this is all done in SketchUp too. Like, again, you could just throw something together, like throw like a tiny box room together, import it into Janus, and have yourself a space. So I think that has to be made like more apparent because right now it's kind of like you show up and you're like, oh god, what do I do here?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Source, are you and Keister ever gonna put the Mumble server list on that like user list thing out in the lobby? Because that would kind of help raise awareness for the server.
It is a thought, as far as I've understood. I haven't been quite in the loop on that, but we're looking at something called MumPi,
Oh,
or MUMPI. So, or PY? I don't remember. It's something that it was originally used for exactly this, but at the moment it doesn't look like it's, or it's possible it works, but we haven't done much more about it. It's not going to be that much of a problem. What's going to be most interesting is making some kind of bridge between Mumble and Janice's chat. That would be more usable, I guess, so we could, or at least so we could see who is and isn't online on both sides. So you could actually see in the Mumble chat, see who is online in Janus, and possibly have some kind of interconnectional chat of some sort.
Yeah, and when James gets like voice over IP in, it'll be less of an issue. But just I kind of like being in the Mumble and not working in Janus because I can talk with people and collaborate and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, I could see that. Hey guys, I'm gonna have to go ahead and jump out. I didn't realize it was already 7:30. So,
Oh, okay.
but I might be back in later. And if you guys want, look for the video. I'll have that posted up here on YouTube probably within the next couple of hours. And I
Oh, sweet.
really appreciate the personalized tour, and it was a lot of fun. So thank you very much.
Yeah, dude, and this is just like a small chunk of it you've seen. There's a
Yeah.
lot.
It helps a lot. In here, it helps a lot if you actually ask or have a tour guide. There's the same thing with all new users. So that was one thing you were very unlucky with on the previous video, was that you didn't have anybody that could guide you to rooms that are good demonstration rooms and stuff like that. So we could probably, if you give us a little time, we could probably make a good list of new rooms that you haven't seen
No,
and guide you through it somehow.
yeah, I would very much like that. Aussie had basically mentioned the same thing about, getting me to do more of the streams and, things like that. And I'd definitely like to do that.
That does help. Everything helps. But do you have a Reddit account?
Yeah, no, I'm vrgamerdude on Reddit. I went ahead and joined the Janus sub as well.
Good, good. I was just wondering if you'd mind posting the YouTube link in there, because I can guarantee that we'll all watch the same link as soon as it comes up.
Yeah, no, it'll actually get cross-posted to Janus, our Oculus, our virtual reality. It'll probably also get thrown over on the Oculus main page dev site. So yeah, I try to post it out as many places as I possibly can.
Okay, okay.
Cool.
But just out of curiosity, are you gonna do the voice chat as well in the video?
No, yeah, you'll hear everything yeah, I mean, if it works out like the last time, you should hear everything come through. I'm about to jump out and check.
Oh man. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, if you don't want me
No, no,
to,
no, no.
oh, okay.
No, it's no worries. It's just I was uncertain about it. I wish I'd known, and I'd be a little more professional about it.
No, dude, Source, you were fine.
Yeah, everybody was fine. Everybody was fine. So, but once again, guys, thank you very much. Very much appreciate it. And
No worries at all.
I will definitely be back.
Yeah, dude, welcome to
Our
Janus.
pleasure. Our pleasure, and welcome back.
Thank you. All right, folks. So that was Janus VR. I gotta give a shout out to
So
Source
you know what
and
you should do?
Disket and
Someone should do, Keister should
oh
do, or
wait,
Sir
let me
Key. In the server,
jump
there
out
should
of
be
here.
like a
Oops.
walking tour guide, and
Yeah.
he's like a bot and a client that basically does the same thing every time.
There
And
we go.
so like a user walks up to him, and you know, every once in a while, when they detect something they never like talked to before,
All right.
they say like, "Hey, type in
Something's
this
got my
command
mouse
to start the
captured here.
tour,"
Hold on.
and then they'll kind of
Yeah.
just like go through this routine, and they'll walk through different VR site server rooms and be like, "Okay, so this is what happens here," and blah 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 blah.
Gamer
Yeah.
dude, hit F9 to so Janice will let go of the mouse.
Would that be like possible? Is that like an extreme thing to ask?
Thanks.
No. No worries, no worries. That's not that much of a problem.
All right, there we go. So we are out. Once again, like to give a big shout out and thanks to Disket, Source, and Aussie. You guys have all been fantastic. Thank you for taking me under your wing and leading me around. I very much appreciate it. And this will be the first of many videos to come from Janice, I am sure. So, all right, folks, thanks again for watching. Once again, if you like what you saw, please hit subscribe to my channel. I am VR Gamer Dude, signing off.